Morning.
Hi.
I'm gonna buy this. $2.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You didn't have any more games, did you, or this?
I had some bicycle ones, but I don't know where they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, over here. Actually, I found them.
Oh, okay.
How much do you want? Actually, one of them's empty.
Oh, one of them's empty? Okay.
But you wouldn't mind if I take the case off?
No, go ahead. How about... Where were they? In that thing?
Yeah.
And you already bought that one?
Yes.
So, this is empty?
Yes. You
yeah,
can look
so
at
$1 for each. So $2?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have a great day.
This damn one doesn't have a cord either. Oh no, here's the cord. Oh no, that goes to your computer. Yeah, $1 fine. Morning.
Morning.
So I owe you how much, $2?
How much were you asking for the games?
What are you doing for the game set? $2 each. There you go, honey. Thank you. Did you want you want the stuffing? Yeah? Sure. For the kiddos? Yeah? Yeah. Sure. Okay. There you go. Yeah, just get it out of our house. Thank you. Hey, girl. Welcome home, huh? I really thought that it was over that night. Oh, it has. Where are you going? Oh, okay. I was like, are you going to work out? Oh, no.
I bought some a Gogan and a when I bought them for 75 each. They're paper, but $8.
Good morning.
Morning.
That's an old video camera.
Hey YouTube, I'm here to show my video game finds for August 16th and the week before that. Alright week, I would say. Garage selling, a little bit rough, but did get some stuff. I got a lot of stuff at Savers just because last week there's a few items that I said didn't work, and I actually exchanged those items at Savers. So I went there quite a few times because they only give you a 1 week grace period for exchanges. Did get quite a bit of stuff at Goodwill as well. A really good lot of Game Boy Advance games, and one item at GameStop, which I'll show you as well. So I guess I'll start with Savers. That's where I got most of my stuff. A few consoles. You can see the price here, one PS2, just the PS2 for $13. And then one GameCube, just the GameCube by itself, no cords, nothing, $8. And then I got a few games. The prices range from $10 to $3. I'll tell you which ones are $10. Well, this is the only $10 game that they had. Super Princess Peach for the DS, and then this was an $8 game. Pokemon Conquest, both over $20, so pretty good pickup. And then they had a stack of PS2s. I got a few of those for only, I think, $4 a piece. Aero Elite Combat Academy, and then this was also $4. Resident Evil 6, and then Gallop Racer 2004. Surprisingly, these are quite not expensive, but they're over $10 on eBay. And then also for $4, a sealed copy of Madden 08 for the Wii. Only because it's sealed, I would pick this up. And then Star Wars Bounty Hunter for the PS2. Blood Rain 2 for the PS2. Those were $3 a piece. And Julian Michaels for the Wii. I was kind of running out of options at the end of the week. I think this was like my Friday, and I had to return something, otherwise I would never be able to return it. So I just picked this game up for $3. So those were my pickups at Savers. Overall, I say, all right. Hopefully, the GameCube and the PS2 work. And then at Goodwill, two different Goodwills. One Goodwill, I got a Wii for $40. It didn't come with any controllers, but it did come with all the cords, and I tested it out. It does work. And then at another Goodwill, the one I think cheaper Goodwill, the fairer prices, I got a stack of Game Boy Advance games and a few PS2 games. Everything here worked out to be $30 altogether. So I got Dark Alliance for the PS2, and then Champions of Norath for the PS2. It is missing the artwork on the case. And then one Game Boy Color game, Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. And then the DS Action Replay. And then a stack of Game Boy Advance games. They're all marked $3 a piece. Some good titles, some okay, I would say. Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Temple. Dungeons & Dragons, Eye of the Beholder. X-Men Reign of Apocalypse. Mortal Kombat Advance. Wolfenstein 3D. And then, surprisingly, I didn't know this was a pretty rare game for the Game Boy Advance. Doom 2 for the Game Boy Advance. And then finally, I think I'm saying it right, but I couldn't find the listings on eBay for this. There's only like one listing for this, and he's asking $200 for a complete with the case, and then one complete listing for $5. So I can't tell if this was a rare game or not a rare game. I'm not sure. I gotta do a little bit more research. Moto Racer for the Game Boy Advance. It doesn't sound like a rare game. It's just a racing game. But for the listings on eBay, maybe I'm spelling Moto Racer wrong, but I have a hard time believing that. There's only like one active listing, so he's asking $200. So I'm not so sure about that game. So those were my pickups at Goodwill. And checking one more time. And it's pretty much all of thrifting. Actually, I went to Thrift Town, picked up a few items for, I think, $3 for the PS2 games and $2 and $4 for the Xbox game that I have here. These two games were sealed, that's why I picked them up. VR Baseball 99 and NBA Shootout 2001. And then this was only $2, so I picked it up. SpongeBob SquarePants Supersonic. And then one Xbox game, I probably should have left this one behind. UFC Tape Out or Tap Out for the Xbox. Definitely should have left this one behind. So those were my thrift store pickups. Overall, I think pretty interesting, mostly with the Game Boy Advance games. And then for garage selling, not so great, I would say. Just because usually how I set my garage sale up, usually 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, they have some, someone posted a video game, listing, and I'll try to show up early just for that one. Usually they work out, or maybe one of them works out, the other ones don't. For some reason this week, the 7 o'clock one, he wasn't ready, and then the 8 o'clock one, you probably saw the lot of sports titles, and there was nothing for 9 o'clock. So kind of struck out for video games, just short things. I did pick up some games on Friday, and I did get a lot of Xbox games on Saturday. So for Friday, I wasn't expecting to pick up any games because I went to a bunch of estate sales, but there was one estate sale, and I picked up original Xbox 360. They said it came with all the cords, and the lady there said her son said it was not working or there was something wrong with it. But given the games I got and the price I pretty much threw at her, she said okay, it was a pretty good deal. So I paid $40 for everything here. So the Xbox 360 console, 3 games, Halo 2, and then this is actually Black Ops in a Grand Theft Auto 4 case, Black Ops for the Xbox 360. And then Super Smash Bros. Always a good pickup. So already right there, it's $40. But then he had a bunch of controllers. So one Wii controller, one nunchuck, and then a bunch of Xbox 360 controllers. 1, 2, 3, 4 wireless ones, and one wired one. So 5 controllers for the Xbox. So definitely a good deal for $40 for Friday pickup. Definitely a good Friday pickup. Like I said, it was an estate sale posting, so I didn't expect to see video game stuff there. I think he had a bunch of sports titles I left behind. She only wanted $1 a piece, so I grabbed them as soon as she said $1, so not a big deal. So for Saturday, my pickups, you saw the early pickups. I don't know why my spyglasses always crashes halfway through it. I'm pretty pissed because those were pretty expensive glasses. I paid over $100 for those. So I'll show you my early pickups real quick. You saw the very early one for $2, Midnight Club Los Angeles for the Xbox 360, and then ATV2 for the GameCube, and then an empty box of Tony Hawk. And then there were 3 Game Boy Advance games I picked up there. Nothing great, I guess. I haven't checked the prices, so I'm not sure. 2 Monster games, Monster Truck Madness, Monster Truck, and then a Hot Wheels game. So that was $4 for everything. I'll probably use the case for another game that I have. And then after that, there was this listed that they had video games, and this was, I think, 7 o'clock listing, and I was there at 7:20. And I went through the games, and I asked if you had more, and she said someone was here way before, like probably 6:45, waiting for them to set up. So we grabbed most of the good titles. So I paid $10 for these Wii games. CSI, Deadly Intent. I mean, it's still a $10 plus game, so still a pretty good deal. The Biggest Loser Challenge. Most likely the person who picked up sales at a flea market, and you can't sell these games at the flea market. The Price is Right. Epic Mickey, and 1 copy of Wii Sports. So for $10, not a bad deal. I think that is pretty much most of my pickups. And you saw the video, and I was just not doing so well the rest of the day, and that was only before 8 o'clock. So I had 1 late pickup. For some reason I'm not sure why the stuff was still sitting there for so long. But I think the listing was 8:30, and I don't think he even set up to like 9:30, 10 o'clock, because I showed up around 10 o'clock. He said you're early. I don't know why he said that to me. So it was a huge Xbox 360 lot, but the pricing was pretty high. So I did pick up a few games from him. I paid $95 for everything. I think it was $10 a game it worked out to be. Fighters Uncaged for the Xbox. Rise of Nightmares. Kung Fu High Impact. Very interesting artwork in the front, I would say. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Surprisingly, still a very high-priced game. I think $40 game. And then UFC Undisputed 3 for the Xbox 360. He had about, I would say, 30 games, but like I said, his pricing was quite high. I mean, those were $45. And then where did the $50 come from? I got one Connect from him, and then of course I got the Xbox from him, and it is the pretty cool slim Gears of War version. I like the outside. And then it did come with, I don't know if this is the right controller. I thought this would have the Gears of War graphics, but it is the red to black, which kind of matches. Color's a little bit different. I'm not so sure myself. But still, that was pretty good. $40 for the Slim, and then the games were a little bit expensive, but overall, pretty good deal, I would say. I went to GameStop to trade in or buy a few games and kind of return a few games that I bought. And I went to this GameStop that, from what I can tell, not that many people go to. I think it's just because it's a new place and the location's kind of unusual. I don't think many people know that it's there. And so sometimes they have some games left over sitting that maybe it's a limited edition and is sold out online in most places except this one place. I mean, I pick up quite a few, I guess, uncommon games there just because not that many people go to that one. So the one item I picked up, still unsure if I can keep it. I did pay the retail price. Was I think it's saying BlazBlue for the Xbox PS3. From what I can tell, it's just a fighting game, the limited edition version. So those were my pickups this week. Overall average week, I would say. It is getting around here. School starts, so I guess garage sales become less and less, but still, it's still summertime, so still got a chance. And here in California, it's garage sale season all season, but I do take November and December off. So thank you for watching. I think this is going to be a short video, and I will see you next week. See ya.